Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Athletics.
She tries to talk herself down, just a little taste, like poison to her head now. Even if she runs wild and loud, she'd rather lock herself inside. Even with a new style, cool style friends, she finds a place to hide. So she's gonna fake it till she makes it with a broken smile. So she's gonna fake it till she's walking down an empty aisle. 'Cause every little thing I do ain't enough for the way she blooms. So she's gonna fake
First pitch coming your way next.
it, even if she's got no place for you.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the big righty, Osvaldo Bido.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires across the diamond, and an easy out to start the game. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Brandon Lockridge, the next to hit, takes outside. Lockridge batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. In the air, left side, Brown settles under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
First baseman, Luis.
Here comes Luis Arise to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arise is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Michael King. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
And now the right fielder,
Lead
Lawrence
off
Butler.
for the A's, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Jacob Wilson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. King, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away
Batting
down.
third, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
2 down, bases empty. Brent Rooker now at the plate.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him. That
Out number 3. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Second inning
Leading
set to
off
go.
for the
Here's the
Padres,
cleanup
right
hitter for the
fielder,
Padres,
Fernando
Tatis
Jr.
Jr. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
couldn't have timed it up
That
any
is
better
third
than that.
baseman,
Really good
Manny
swing right there. He got a
Machado.
pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And there's a ball.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Tatis at second with nobody out. Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting sixth, catcher Elias Diaz.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Elias Diaz. Inside, just missed. First and second, no outs. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Ooh,
1-1.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
The last
0-1.
thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Righty delivers. Squirts away a little bit. Throws. Save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Swings through that.
1 and 2, count.
No score here in the second. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Two on, 1 out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is even, 2 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Jason Hayward.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Swinging a foul out of play. Just missed. Ball. That one not close. 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one missed. Connor Joe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. And that'll load the bases.
Runner, take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, that's fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Not even close there. 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Line drive. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Pods leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second.
Leading
and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
King back to work. That one fouled off. Check swing, he held up, and now it's even 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
On the ground, Cronenworth gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, center fielder, J.J.
This is J.J. Bleday.
I'm just a simple man.
Center field. Lockridge settles under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Zach
Now it's the
Geloff.
second baseman, Zach Geloff. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
You know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And out number 1 on the grab.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres. Right through there for a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Luis Arise stands in. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gio Urshela.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Matched a homer in his last game.
You know, these Athletics definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. So here's Brown at the plate.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. That's the third. There's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And downstairs.
Ball.
Two outs. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Left field. Joe has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
the batter
for the Padres,
will be
right
Fernando
fielder,
Tatis Jr. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Fastball for a strike. Tatis waits. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high-forcing fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Machado stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
In the air, right field, Butler. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher Elias.
Here's Elias Diaz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Diaz in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to the left, Urshela tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to third, Machado. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swings through that one, 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The other way, that's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. Makes a sliding stop. Goes to second with it. Got him. Nice play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ito back to work. Fly ball down the line. Butler under it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Jason Hayward. The next to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bleday under it. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Connor Joe.
So digging in, Connor Joe. 0 for 1 so far. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plate.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these A's, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Went down on strikes his first time through.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Fly ball to right. Tatis makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio
Urshela to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Splits the plate, 1 and 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, and we are still scoreless. All set for the top of the 6th. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
There's a strike.
You know, these Padres looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder Brandon Lockridge.
So up next, Brandon Lockridge.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a sac bunt here. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The
now
job
batting,
was to move the runner up and give your team
Arise.
a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Now, Luis Arias.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And ball 1.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. 1 for 2. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Osvaldo Bido done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Pitching for
Noah
the
Murdoch
A's.
takes over on the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Murdoch.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Tatis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Seth Brown. Hot shot to third. Machado throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a strike in there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. This to third. Over to first. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Padres 1 and the A's 0. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
Now pitching for
So a
the
new
A's.
pitcher on the mound for the A's, T.J. McFarland. This is his third time out this year. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Right through there for a strike. McFarland, a 6'3" lefty, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Soderstrom steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Right side,
That's a foul
and foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, out to left. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And into second with one away, that's a double.
Now batting, designated hitter Jason Hayward.
One out, runner at second. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. T.J. McFarland will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Ken
A's.
Waldichuk into the
Number
game.
30.
This southpaw's been really
Ken
good against
Waldichuk.
left-handed hitters. And now here is Connor Joe. And a foul ball. Waldichuk ready to fire now. There goes Hayward. This to third, and it goes just foul. Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. Man at first, one away. Gonna count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. Out number 2. Here's Bogarts now. 1 for 3.
Xander Bogarts.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 2 and the A's nothing.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Wilson. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada up and throwing. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now, Brent Rooker. That's outside. Ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Line drive. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great
Shea
athleticism, and he
Langoliers.
snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Hit on the ground, might be two. Flips it, one at second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King departs, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for San
Jeremiah
Diego.
Estrada on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots
Jeremiah
relievers
Estrada.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next up for the A's,
Now
Zach
batting,
Geloff.
second baseman, Zach
Typically, the
Geloff.
outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to
0-1.
find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 2 and the A's 1. And we're back.
Leading
We
off
go to the
for the
A's.
Padres,
Here's the center
center
fielder,
fielder,
Brandon
Brandon
Lockridge. Waldichuk back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 8th, Gio Urshela steps in.
The Athletics, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
And that's downstairs.
That's low. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-0.
And another ball. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada gives way, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Yuki Matsui gets the ball now.
Yuki Matsui.
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
The first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Line drive, base hit. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Stepping in, Lawrence Butler. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The other way, fair ball. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now Jacob Wilson swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Urshela scores, and it's an RBI single, tie game here in the eighth.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Yuki Matsui won't go any further tonight, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Righty reliever out of the pen, Robert Suarez.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses.
Down, ball.
So they're all loaded up. Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So bases loaded with one away. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen
1 and 2's the count
for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Marinaccio getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And the batter now, J.J. Bleday. Popped up, Machado. Has this one sized up. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the A's 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Number 19.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And Manny gets a piece. And now 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a ball. 1 and 1.
Hit in the air, right field. Butler gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one misses. 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
3-2 now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Miller is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.